Hey, everybody, welcome to another episode, second episode of Our Big Pile of Dirt. As always, I'm with Shawn, and this is Derek. Right here, I'm Derek, and I'm with Shawn right over there. How's it going today, man?
Hey!
Yeah, get it.
There's
Get
some
it, get
lag.
it. So how's everything been, man? It's been a little
No,
over a
let's
week.
get right into it. Let's get right into it.
No.
No, that's
No,
all right.
no, 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 no.
All right. No, that's all right.
It's clean house,
How's
baby. How
how's how's
you
how's been
been?
days? Yeah.
Yeah, I asked you first, man.
All right. Today there's not much going on except that I did go grocery shopping at Publix, and when I went over to the Publix there off of Sheridan, I saw one of those caravans for like one of those birthday caravans.
Oh, look at me, caravan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I just decided fuck it, and I joined it. I just went for it. I just tagged along for it, and it was over. I just followed. I just tailgated him all the way to I think it was like Silver Shores or Silver Lakes, whatever it was.
Oh,
And
man.
I just followed him the entire way. It was like a 9-car caravan. I just followed the entire time, and
Ridiculous.
I finally got to where they were like celebrating somebody's whatever.
Yeah.
And I pulled up and I was just like, "Hi, I don't know you." She's like, "I know." And I was like, "Yeah, is it your birthday?" And she's like, "No, we're moving." I was like, "Well, congrats!" Honk 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 honk.
That's awesome, dude.
It was great. I just wanted to be a part of it. Like, fuck it,
Yeah.
I want to be.
Oh,
Yeah,
of course.
I want to be on one of
That's
those.
everybody's going a little insane from this. So
Yeah,
like it makes
and
sense. If they didn't expect a straggler or two to pop up and they're look at me caravan,
yeah,
they're sadly mistaken.
yeah. And like the groceries I was picking up, it's like, this could wait. So I just did that. I was like, honk honk honk, congrats on your whatever boy girl moving party birthday, and then I went back to Publix.
Oh, you went to the Publix, saw the caravan, was like, yeah.
Yeah.
Then had to go do your groceries.
It's like I actually was wondering, like, when I was following them, it's like, what if we got to like it was a gated community and they're like, we have 9 cars, and I was number 10.
Oh man.
It was not. It wasn't a gated community, but I was just
Oh,
thinking
thank
that as I
God.
was,
Yeah.
because I was following them for like 5, almost 10 minutes. And I
Yeah,
was
that's
just like,
rough.
yeah, I was like, fuck, if we get to a gated community, like, it's really gonna be a bummer. You just have to turn around after following these guys at 9 miles per hour for 10 minutes. But it was an open community. But I was just thinking, like, what am I gonna say? I was like, yeah, I'm here for Sally's bar mitzvah.
No, you just keep beeping and say, I'm part of this
Yeah,
caravan.
I'm here to party.
I'm part, yeah.
You want to see my ID? I'm not wearing a mask. Blah, 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 blah.
Hell yeah. Yeah, no, that actually sounds awesome.
But it worked out. So yeah, it's she was she dug it. I was like, cool, congrats. And I just fucking whipped the U-turn and went back to Publix and I bought I don't know, sausage and shit for tonight's dinner.
Oh, yeah. That's hilarious, dude.
Yeah. So I finally was a part of the pandemic carpool.
To the point where it stopped you 15 minutes from getting groceries.
To the point that my dad texted me when I finally got back home, "Where are you? Are you okay?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm just pulled back up." And I had explained to him, like, "Sorry, I was delayed because I just joined a random carpool."
Oh, that's awesome. Hell yeah.
So how was your day?
It was fine. I woke up at 3 p.m. I did nothing
Nice.
this weekend.
Nice.
I just hung out with some friends and played that new Dragon Ball fighting game, Dragon Ball Fighter Z or Dragon Ball Fighters.
Z, Gamma, Zector, fucking yeah.
Yeah, Dragon Ball Fighter Zeta, Fighter Zeta,
Zeta Zector, Elon Musk's kid's name.
Oh, A12.
IE12 Zeta 12 Zector.
Is it A12 like the production company?
I was hanging out recently and it's like so what I saw it's A Zeta dash 12 X12. I already forgot. It doesn't matter. It's the stupidest. It's the stupidest name in the world.
Yeah. For the world's smartest man, he sure did pick the dumb shit name.
It's a name that you can get away with when you're born into a billionaire family because it's like it's not going to affect anything.
Oh yeah, not his fault. Yeah, and he gets away with it because it's like, oh, that's you. All right, kid.
Yeah, well, you're already set.
Yeah,
your trust fund is already. You can retire at 5.
No, but it's It's like like the kid at school who everybody knows their parents are like crazy and they feel bad.
Yeah.
Except it's like the opposite. It's like
Mhm.
they're so well off that they're just batshit insane and it doesn't
Yeah.
matter how
Yeah.
insane they could be. Because that's just so bad.
Yeah.
That'd be like naming you can there like balloon face is a better name for a kid. Balloon face is a
I
better name.
like balloon face.
Crud shoe. Like I'd
Crud shoe.
crud shoe. I'd prefer crud shoe over
It's
whatever the fuck that's even supposed to be. People can't say it. And
It's
then they
both.
feel dumb.
Please, my father was crud shoe. I am crud.
Yeah. I am James Crud Shoe Worthington the
James.
third.
Oh, of the the Manhattan crud shoes.
But but yeah, and as of how I'm doing, I'm trying this new setup of walking around with no headphones on. So if anybody out there could hear an echo back, either let me know in the comments, let me know somehow so I won't do this again. But if you don't
That's
hear an
good.
echo, I'm gonna be strutting and walking and dancing my pretty little ass off during
Nah,
these
it's
shows.
good. You could do some
Because,
like walk off screens and poke your head back in.
Oh yeah.
It's one of my favorites. Go ahead, do it. I like it. Ha! There he is.
Right?
I like it.
Oh,
Oh, who's that? Who's that over there? Oh, it's this guy.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, it's this guy who walks around.
Anyway, let's get to it.
Yeah.
I've had a blast already. Let's just end it.
Yeah. So tonight's subject is why Judi Dench is the hottest 80-year-old woman in the world.
I got two reasons, if you know what I mean. Oh,
Oh.
oh. No.
Just 45 minutes of why Judi Dench is so hot.
Yeah. Oh man. Oh, if I was a real creep, I'd pull up those hot Judi Dench pictures that exist.
Mhm.
She is like all joking aside, she is a
There-
sensuous woman.
Yes. And she's knighted, I think. I don't know if that's a thing with women in Britain, but I feel like it is, right?
Oh man. Yeah. Sorry, say that again.
I don't know. Do women get knighted in Britain?
They get damed. Yeah.
Ah, that's right. She's a dame.
Yeah. She's
Yeah,
not,
she can
that's
carry-
just not
yeah.
a nickname.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. She's Dame Judi Dench. She can carry around a sword and shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
And oh yeah, but the real subject is not why
Yes.
Dame Judi Dench is one of the sexiest
So hot.
women around.
Right.
We don't need to talk about that. Everybody knows.
Mhm.
It's
Yeah, that was a
too
joke
deep.
subject. Everyone knows that. Yeah, she's the hottest 80-year-old in town.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like I'd pay for that AARP bikini calendar with Dame Judi Dench.
I was trying to think of something else.
Oh yeah.
right.
Time for Taro has come in and said something. Last time she saw her was in Cats, and don't remember what she looks like outside of that. Well, yeah, she was very.
Well, it only made her hotter.
Oh yeah, kind of.
I wasn't a furry until I saw a clip of Cats and saw Dame Judi Dench.
Yeah,
with that tail. And that's what's up.
Yeah, it is. But anyway,
that's
subject.
my kind of if you know what I mean. Like
I get it. That's a good. It doesn't really mean anything, but
yeah, it means swa. You know, you put the P and then swa, and that's
exactly.
You know,
God bless you.
Yeah.
Anyway,
yeah. We hope she's well.
Let's try it.
Yes, let's go.
Real subject for the day is we're pondering on what Disney's Epcot's Spaceship Earth will be like in the near future because they're going for a remodeling. And I remember last time I went, which I was a butter boy in like probably 99 to 2000.
You were a butter boy
during the I forgot his name. I said it like 100 times. Jeremy Irons narrated years of it.
Yeah.
And it was hilarious because it was all about video phones and stuff. And that.
So wait, just to like make sure everyone knows, because I needed to clarify this when you first brought it up with me. This is the big golf ball at Epcot, the big ball thing. Spaceship Earth. I had forgotten that's what it was called until you brought up the subject to me like earlier. So just to make sure everyone knows, like that's what we're talking about. It's the big old Epcot ball.
Yeah, no, and I'm one of the
Yeah.
few fucking psychopaths who actually liked Epcot and Spaceship Earth when I went as a kid. Kind of hit, but I went at a good time where it was like still Body Wars, and they had that sodas from around the world cold exhibit thing, and
See,
yeah,
because you've only gone like when you're not drinking age.
yeah, I have not even be like Last time I
Yeah,
went
it's
to
a
a theme,
it's
last time I went
which
to a theme park was Busch Gardens when I was like 19, and then like
oh
before
Christ.
that
Okay.
Islands of Adventure once. I haven't been, I haven't been
And
theme park.
Epcot, you were how old?
I'd want to say whatever fifth grade would be.
Oh, good God, that's a
Yeah,
horrible park to go to.
I loved it, and it wasn't
Really?
just the one I went to. We went to all of them and shit. It was like a big
Well,
thing.
sure. Okay, okay.
Yeah, and we
Because
went
yeah,
to it.
if you're in fifth grade and only going to Epcot, it
Oh
is
no, it wasn't only Epcot. No, no, no.
awful. Yeah.
But I still have a soft spot for it. I like Epcot.
Yeah.
Like
All
I like.
right.
I'm one of the only weird sick fucks who really enjoyed it. It was fun going
Well,
around the world.
explain yourself.
It was fun going around the world.
Okay. All right. All right. Fair enough. Fair enough.
Get to see Chinese acrobats and then like see Finnish stuff and have a nice French meal and then go inside Spaceship Earth, get sodas from around the world.
You
Leonard
like the
Nimoy Body Wars.
show?
Leonard Nimoy Body Wars.
Oh wait, what was Leonard Nimoy's thing?
Body Wars. He narrated that and
Oh my
directed Body
God,
Wars. That was like his thing. He directed it. You
that was
know,
a ride.
where you shrunk down to the little cells, like it's like Fantastic Voyage. Pew, pew,
Holy
pew,
shit!
pew, pew,
I don't know
pew.
if that still existed when I last went. So okay, so like last time I went, I was basically like I was of drinking age, and I
Right.
went with some family friends. The
Body Wars has
Gearharts.
been gone for a while. Sorry to interrupt, but yeah,
No, it's all right. Because
it's
I
been
don't remember that one.
yeah. It's like it was similar to the Star Tours ride where
Uh,
there's like a video screen and like a video screen and you'd like bounce around and all that, but you'd be going through like a human body and shooting blood cells.
I
Like,
don't remember that ride.
yeah, like it
But you
closed.
remember that ride from when you were in fifth grade?
Like yeah,
I feel
yeah.
like that may not exist anymore.
It doesn't.
Okay.
Closed in 2007.
All right. So you got like a collector's trading card
Yeah,
experience of
yeah. Everything I liked at Epcot is
is gone. Now
yeah,
it's just booze around the world, which is about what I enjoyed.
yeah. That's
That's
cool.
been
Yeah.
my latest experience of it.
Hmm.
Yeah, and that's been working out. Although I do remember like going on. I mean, I guess like you had to remind me honestly, because like the last time I had gone on it, it was basically drinking around the world. And by the time we got to Spaceship Earth, the big golf ball and everything,
Yeah.
you had to remind me the fact that like it's who is voicing it? It's
For you, it was Dame Judi Dench.
it was Judy Dench. Okay, that's
Yeah.
what spawned my whole like Judy Dench
Yeah.
is so hot. Okay, yeah, I don't even remember that. Because at that point, you enter in, it's right there front and center, but you go around the big circle. I think you start in like Canada, and then Germany, and then France, and then Mexico, and then Japan, and then no, actually, no, you finish in Mexico because I remember like usually we'd finish off the whole tour with tequila, and at that point, it's like, am I in a big space golf ball? Fuck if I know. I don't care. Just put me in a seat and just make like people talk to me, and I'll be like, yeah, the future. Like,
Yeah, as far as I remember, like I remember always going on Spaceship Earth first because I remember it being like right there when you enter Epcot.
that would be fun to go on it first and then go drinking around the world and come back around and then like just heckling like
Oh yeah, and it's air conditioned and super cold,
bullshit. Oh yeah,
and Epcot's super hot.
it
Like
is.
it was
Definitely.
like I remember we went to Disney like 3 times in a small period of time, so
Yeah.
that's why I'm able to remember it as well as I do
Yeah.
because we went like a few times in a short period of time, and then not since.
Yeah.
But yeah, I remember Spaceship Earth really well and actually enjoying it and stuff because it was cool. It's like
I feel
super
like so
cool.
when you were on it when you were like basically a child in fifth grade was probably much different than when I was on it as a drunk 25-year-old or however old I was.
Yeah,
Yeah.
100.
So what do you remember? Like, what is the message they were getting across? Can you remember? Because I really can't, but I'll
Oh,
try. But like
yeah. And I would have just rewatched it, but it's pretty much as I remembered. It's
talking
just
washing machines.
yeah, just pretty much man coming through like a bunch of animatronics of
Yeah.
men throughout time figuring out different communication things from like the Romans to from messengers and like Egyptians and papyrus to
Yeah.
all the way to Alexander Graham Bell and his phone, and then modern ways, and then what's it going to be like in the future?
How are we going to talk
Where
in the
I
future?
remember they had like thin plexiglass giant screen TVs and small like touch screen keyboards and stuff, but it was like for every like it was like really terrible like countries where you're like, oh, they have that technology, they don't now. But it was just strange how they were saying that there'd be giant plexiglass computers in every home across the world at this
Yeah.
point.
Yeah.
And that's not, yeah, and we don't even have that. And a lot of the
No,
time up until the pandemic, a lot of us took video screens and video calling for granted.
much for granted. We're just like, fuck it. Who cares?
Like that technology's existed since the 90s,
Yeah.
but it sucked up until like the last 10 years.
No, not even it sucked. Like it actually was not too bad in like the last 10 years. I would say like
No, I'm
2010.
saying
Yeah.
before the last 10 years, like what
Yeah.
they those flip video screens that somebody would have to have that exact kind of $500 equipment to use,
That's true. That's
that
true.
kind of stuff, the pyramid
Well,
scheme
we
for
did get
it.
to a
That
point where
one,
it's like it was
yeah,
really kind of like affordable and accessible, but we were
yeah.
still like, well, I don't want to. No, no, thank you.
It's necessary. And they did set it up like video calling from the Jetsons where you need like a station. It's like, who needs that?
Yeah, I think the most honest depiction of like video phone was from Demolition Man, where Sylvester Stallone accidentally receives a call from a nude woman. Do you
Oh,
remember that? Like
vaguely,
it's
yeah.
like you're receiving a phone call, and he's like, "I am a caveman from L.A. Answer," and it's a lady, she's got her tits out, and she's like, "Hi, Jason. Oh my God, wrong number," and hangs up, and he's just like, "The future." Bah.
Yeah, shit, you're right. That is probably the most accurate.
But that is also why we don't do video chat that much
No.
because no one's because we know that like that woman was wrong because although she was really comfortable like calling her boyfriend, they had excluded the fact that like Jeff Bezos is essentially watching that
Oh,
from
yeah.
his lair.
Shining his head.
Yeah,
Like,
just yeah, just buffering, just be like, yeah, you thought you were calling Jason, but it's not.
like a bowling ball.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like, no, that's not Jason.
Oh, you're so dumb. Everybody's so dumb.
it was a real idyllic, no, naive, I guess, like kind of view of it, where it's just like, yeah, we thought like, yeah, when you accidentally call someone when you do on a cell phone, it'd be the same as like a video call, but nope.
Yeah, no, you have to like really go out of your way to fuck up calling somebody in a video call now.
Yeah, no, we've all received a video call like when we're like just on Facebook or like Reddit or whatever on the toilet, and it's like someone's trying to FaceTime you, you're like, no, hell no. No one's accidentally like receiving a FaceTime call like, hey, oh, whoops, I'm taking a shit. Unless you just want to like just be like, haha, I'm taking a shit. What's up? Anyways, wait, but that's not what we're, yeah.
Quick video call of just you call up with a big turd in the toilet already, like
That's what you're chatting with.
You got any questions?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, back to Spaceship Earth.
Yes.
Yeah.
So okay, so we talked about our experiences of Spaceship Earth, but now they've closed it down. This is pre-pandemic, so everything's closed down. But before the pandemic closed everything down, they had already closed down Spaceship Earth to do renovations to update it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
they did.
so it's like, what are they updating it with in our new age of technology, communication, etc.? Like, what are they updating it with?
I know, and in my head immediately, I'm like, oh shit, what are we going to do for communication? We pretty much reached the apex.
See, I want to start with like, who do you think the new narrator is going to be?
Oh, that's a good question. I didn't even think about that.
So they had, when you were experiencing it, was Jeremy Irons, and
the great Jeremy Irons, the Ozymandias. Yeah.
Yes, and then when I experienced it, it was Dame Judi Dench. Excellent. So who's going to be the new narrator? If they're going to do a new narrator, who's it going to be?
I guess they have to be British, right?
Well, that's yes, but I think like it's like it could be almost a voiceover. It could be someone that's like I was thinking. All right,
Yeah.
all right. So serious answer. Okay, let's start with serious answer,
Okay. All right.
because I have a joke answer. But let's start with serious answer. Who is it going to be that's going to replace Dame Judi Dench? Who do you think? If you got one off the top of your head, I
Like for real?
actually,
Like
yeah,
that's tough. Again,
it
I
would
will
probably be
say,
someone British. You're right. It would be someone British. Maybe
yeah.
Cumberbatch.
Our comment, or the person in the chat who's commenting.
Why can't I see the chat?
Oh, you got to go into YouTube, or you
Oh,
got
live
like,
comments. Oh
yeah,
shit.
yeah,
Oh my
yeah, yeah,
goodness.
and it's fine. I've been reading them.
Okay, good.
But yeah,
Oh, she said
Cumberbatch.
Cumberbatch. Yes.
That's a good. That's good. That's pretty solid. Come back. Who's your series? Come back to me. I haven't thought about this at all.
I honestly, I was about to say Cumberbatch. It's like,
Really?
yeah, because like he's like the fortitude of fucking British voice guy thing person, British guy. Either
I think I got
Cumberbatch
one.
or I don't know who else would be.
I got one. This is my serious one
Or
too.
Idris Elba. He's British, isn't he?
Oh, that is a good one. I'd say Nick Frost from
Oh, that would be best. I would like Nick Frost to be
that's
like,
like as a genuine one. Like that's not
yeah,
even like a joke answer. I think he'd kill it.
yeah,
He has a great voice for that, and he could,
yeah,
yeah, it'd be perfect.
yeah.
Love
Yeah,
that.
because yeah, he has a voice that's like, yeah, I mean he's done like Star Trek at this point and everything. Like he's got a voice that's like you're comfortable with because
Yeah,
it's comical, but it's also like, yeah, he could say some serious shit and you're like, yeah, all right, yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
Nick Frost.
Tell me more about 5G, like whatever.
Yeah, exactly. That's my
Yeah,
serious. You know what? Since you've been holding on to this joke one for a while, let me
yeah.
go with mine because I think
Okay,
it'd be hilarious.
okay.
Noel Fielding from the Mighty Boosh.
Wait. Who?
Noel Fielding. Oh,
Okay,
the guy who talks like this from
yeah,
the Mighty Boosh. Oh,
yeah.
like that guy going, oh, communication from the Romans down to the. Like, I think that'd be the funniest shit in the world.
I was just gonna go with Meryl Streep playing Donald Trump.
Oh, that's something she's
Just
done
Meryl
yet
Streep is like,
on
I'm
the
Donald
power.
Trump, and here's this.
Yeah. Has she done that at any point?
I mean, give Saturday Night Live a couple more episodes of like
Well,
from home.
if Meryl Streep did Donald Trump, wouldn't it just sound like, oh, I never? Because that's how every character
I'm
does, right? Oh, whoa, you're fired. Oh,
Meryl
Bigley,
Streep just comes on camera, just
Bigley. Sorry.
and it's like, man, how did she do it? She can just do
Oh,
anything.
do exactly that because he looked like kind of ill. Like
That
a young
would be like she just comes in like it doesn't even matter if it looks good. It's just her an
kid.
orange face, just like
She'd get 10 minutes to talk at the Oscars about nothing if she did that.
All right, so we'll leave it as a vote, I guess, in the
And
group
she's
chat
not
if
good.
whoever's watching, like, for
I don't,
serious answers, like, or serious and combined with serious and joke answers.
because honestly, no fielding is a joke.
Meryl Streep as the rabbi.
Oh,
Meryl
Meryl
Streep is
Streep
a
as the
rabbi
rabbi?
talking about technology.
Yeah. Doesn't it sound like whoo, hoo, 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 hoo. Meryl Streep as a rabbi?
It's pretty solid.
Sorry, I'm not. Anyway,
All right.
but yeah, talking about tech. Yeah, like what we'll communicate with people in bubbles from now on.
I mean, it's honestly like, so I guess like as far as like what they're gonna reformat as, we could have two discussions. We could have our serious and our joke. So like the serious, what we would like to see, and what's probably gonna be, and I guess the joke one.
Yeah.
So okay, so we got our serious and our joke narrator,
Well,
I guess.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but I'm gonna have to hit you with a joke one for what it's gonna be because I
Sure.
actually know for true what it is gonna be.
You do? Okay. Well, that's
Yeah.
great. That's great because I
I
want to
wanted to
predict
drop
what
that
it.
wrench on you in a little
I
bit.
want to guess what it might truly be. But
Oh
go
yeah,
on,
exactly. So you know what?
because I
Let's do
don't
joke
know.
suggestions first, or not even joke, but you know it's not gonna happen. But what you'd like to see.
Okay, wait. So like joke prediction.
Yeah, like joke is just using it loosely because we know it's not gonna happen, but it's what we'd like to see.
It's gonna
It's the
be
best
how
we
like
can
we're gonna get like
do.
joke prediction is gonna be like you're gonna go through the whole timeline of like how everything is led up to Jeff Bezos basically providing us of all things, including syrup. It's like, and then once we got to 2020, Jeff Bezos gave us syrup from his nipples, and that's provided us all the nutrients that we have always needed as far as communication and sustenance. We've all suckled from the multi-nipple Jeff Bezos, the infinite
Yeah.
nipple. The infinite nipples of Jeff Bezos, and we've all suckled from. And going into the future, those nipples will extend to Mars, where we will colonize, and those nipples will go all the way out the atmosphere of Earth, all the way to the atmosphere of Mars, and where we will still suckle from the Jeff Bezos nipple of, and Elon Musk will just give us a thumbs up as he drives around, and it's just like suckle it, suck. And there's a
And then there's an animatronic of an old man Luke Skywalker sucking blue milk out of
yeah,
a Bezos tit.
yeah, yeah. It's just Luke Skywalker just thumbs.
Oh, yeah. Are you still there or are you frozen? I think Sean froze or I froze. So we're going to have to figure that out. I'm going to have to hit reload because I don't know if I froze or if Sean froze. All right, guys, I'm back. And I think Sean's gone. So what I'm going to have to do is remove him from the stream. And I'm going to call him on a phone. Hello?
Oh, dude, I'm so sorry. I didn't see that. Look, my laptop got unplugged.
Oh, it got unplugged. Shit.
Yeah, if we're still on the episode, just like, I don't know, can we keep it going? I'm starting my laptop up again.
Oh, no, I got you on speaker right here.
Okay, so am I able to be, like, can I be heard on the episode? Like,
I'm assuming you can.
And I'll chime back in again?
I'm assuming you can because I have the phone up to the speaker. If anybody's watching this, somebody in the chat, let me know if you could hear Sean or not.
Can I be heard? This is bad technical difficulties.
Oh, yeah. I do not know as of yet if you can be heard, but just continue, get it going.
All right, yeah, I'm signing back in. My laptop's booted back up. Sorry about that, dude.
No, it's cool. Just so you know,
it crapped out.
Dude, it happens. Don't even worry about it. What's funny is that it froze with you on a thumbs up. It was pretty awesome.
Yeah. I mean, it did freeze on a good note. I was just like suckling like Jeff Bezos' nipple.
Oh yeah, and I think I was able to hit the blue milk thing before it all went haywire.
Yeah, oh, the blue milk. That's it. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, that's all good. But yeah. So
it's logging back in now. I'll be back in like 2 more minutes.
Yeah, it's cool. Just stay on the phone.
Like everyone can hear.
Just stay on the phone. Yeah.
All right.
Because as far as I know, everybody could hear you.
All right, good.
And if they can't, that's on them to tell me.
What's that?
If they can't hear you, that's on them to tell me.
Yeah.
Oh man, I almost want to pull up public domain video of like the train coming at people to kill time.
Well, if you want to just like predict like what you would think the future thing was while I'm booting this back up, that would be a good time.
Yeah. All right. Well, again, my joking one, did I already say it? I can't remember now.
Well, you mentioned like Luke suckling like the.
Oh no, yeah, that's yours. That was a piggyback on you though.
Okay, yeah, no, you haven't said yours yet.
What I think it'd be, or like what I would hope it to be, because just so they keep it on the communication spectrum of things, I'm hoping that it'd be like, oh, here's what fiction said telecommunication would be like, and here's why it's wrong. Just be nitpicky and weird about it because they have nothing. Yeah. We reached the apex of communication. There's nothing else you can do. Like it's just that's like true, in Star Trek, they used communicators. We kind of have it like that, but here's why it's wrong. And then just have animatronics, a Spock or whatever showing you why it's wrong, and then so forth. Like, and Get Smart, they said you could you'd be able to talk on a phone on a shoe, but you can't do that. The technology's there, but why would you want to talk on a shoe? That's what I'd like to see. A few $1 million thrown into that. But
All
I'm a
right, I think
yeah.
I'm back in.
All right. Let me see if it says devices not connected. Hello?
Yeah, I'm here. Hold on, I'm gonna hang up on the phone.
Yeah, get all right.
Start cam.
Hold on. Your video and stuff is not hello?
Yeah, I'm still here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. You're gonna have to start your cam.
I'm pressing it. Oh, there it goes. Okay, sorry about that, everybody. Sad,
That's all right, baby. We back.
sad production.
It's all good. And that's not the producer's fault, which is me.
Well, I mean, it's co-produced, honestly. Like,
yeah.
yeah, it's just like I lost like my power last on my laptop. I didn't realize it got unplugged, and that's just it. Even give me usually gives me a notification when it's dying. So sorry about that.
That's all good, baby doll.
I didn't know
You're still
until it
here.
completely died.
And I'm pretty sure it kept you good on the phone. It worked. It's fine.
Yeah. All right, right on.
Good. Now, what is your series? What do you really think it's going to be?
What do
I really
what
want
do
to
I-
hear this because I know what
what do
it's
I-
going to be, and what it's going
what
to
do I-
be is so funny and such a cop out.
It's got to be a combination of us like colonizing outside of Earth
Mm-hmm.
and also like still making Earth habitable. Like it's got to be like I mean I feel like when I mean when I wrote on it back in like I guess it would have been like 2015 or something or 2016. Like I was half drunk because it was like the Food and Wine Fest. So you're just going around the world just getting hammered, and then it's just like and then find out what the future is going to be like. And I feel like it had a whole message of like it had like an eco message where it's like we really got to make sure that like we can breathe here. Because as much as we'd like to colonize the moon and Mars, you can't breathe there. So it'd be good to have a place where you can still breathe. So we got to make sure. Yeah, we got to make sure.
Get really heavy on that because it wasn't about that at all. There was other things in Epcot about that.
Yeah, well, I imagine like
it was just about telecommunication and communicating in the future.
Right, because at that point we were all so confident we're going to be able to breathe just fine for the next 50 years. So it's like we got to make sure we can communicate because we'll all be breathing. So
exactly.
Yeah, so we'll be able to. It's all about how we communicate quickly. But I imagine, yeah.
Food rocks. That was another thing they had at Epcot that doesn't exist.
Food rocks?
Yeah, it's like a bunch of animatronic puppets singing parodies of popular classic rock radio songs and stuff, but food related. Like instead of the police, it's fridge police.
No.
Yeah, it's pretty fire. Going back on it.
I don't.
Oh, Pita Gabriel.
Pita bread. Pita bread.
Yeah. And I can't remember the song he would sing, but that's probably we're talking about.
Peter Gabriel would be sail away, so it'd be like salad away.
Yeah, stuff like that. You're not too far. I can't pull any more.
Make sure
anyway, that was just
make sure to eat your way. Make sure to eat your way. Make sure to eat your way. And what's hey wait, milk and whey?
Yeah, it would be carrot sticks. Yeah, you're right. You get it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's funny. It's funny that you say that. That it'd be about surviving either on other planets or what we're gonna do technology wise to stay alive and how we're going to preserve ourselves. It's interesting that you say that because it's not about that at all.
Really? Wait, because hold on. Because wait, I still want to predict solid wise. Like I really thought there would be a segment where it's like Elon Musk robot comes out and be like, soon you'll be driving my Teslas on Mars and my child will be your mayor. Like that's a joke answer kind of, but I really thought there would be an Elon Musk answer like response.
There won't be. Thing. That's not even close to what's going to be.
It's not about the environment. It's not about colonizing other planets. What is it about? It's about like receiving packages more quickly.
The art of storytelling and how the art of storytelling has gone throughout man and how it has evolved. The art of storytelling, and I could tell you why they're doing that.
Because like society's gonna crumble and
access to everything. They could make animatronics about everything storytelling wise and how the art of storytelling has kind of evolved and grown throughout the last century has pretty much been directly influenced or done by Disney itself.
Oh, oh,
Think about it. Everything is
oh.
Disney now. Marvel, Star Wars, comic
So is
books.
there going to be like a George Lucas robot?
If I
Like,
had to guess, if I had to bet $100, yeah, there'll be a George Lucas robot
oh,
talking softly. And fucking Stan Lee will be there going Excelsior. And like, I bet you, prediction, there's going to be them in an office setting, and Stan Lee's going to be going, and it'll be a story about a boy who's a spider man.
boy. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it's going to be. And yeah, the evolution of storytelling and how storytelling has impacted us, because it has impacted us as a society and it always will.
Yes.
But the main people who have control of all storytelling in almost every fashion right now is Disney.
Continue
of course
to
they make it like
produce
that.
and consume so that you can consume stories.
Yeah. And again, storytelling is like, I think it is one of the most important things and most beautiful parts of life.
Absolutely.
But it's so crazy how they're doing it in that way.
It's
because
so
they
perfectly
control.
Disney because it's the most middle of the road thing where it's just like society is built off of storytelling. It's like, yeah, depending on who is available to tell the stories, like,
yeah, and who hires the people to tell the stories and gives them the
Disney really has capitalized on really just like nailing marketability as far as like no one can argue against that.
And remember, Disney in the late 80s and early 90s was fucking crumbling. Like,
Yeah.
that almost wasn't going to be a company.
Well, yeah, because
anymore
they're
at a certain
touting
point.
like cars being run off of corn and shit, and it's
Yeah.
like, and people are like, "Meh."
That wasn't going to be a thing.
That's
Disney
not
was
profitable. Talking about corn
they were
cars.
going away.
Yeah.
And then they blew back up like within the last little bit. They were huge back in the 2000s and everything when Toy Story and all the
Because it's
all
all
that 3D
hero
animation
tales.
came
It's,
back.
it's just all origin stories. Like, you know,
Yeah. And
everyone
then
loves an origin story.
Yeah, and then buying Marvel and Star Wars and so many other things, Fox and all their network stuff, like they pretty much do own most of storytelling. Even wrestling, even WWE, there's like a big part of that, and Disney's trying to buy them. And that's storytelling. That's one of the weird niches of storytelling. Like they're gonna have their finger in all of it.
Oh my god, it's so
And
true.
that's the only reason that they're doing this is like, fuck, what do we have complete control of?
What is the most profitable thing? Well, as far as this company is concerned, it's storytelling. So
that's what's got us as far myths and legends and stories.
So if you want to colonize Mars, you better tell a damn good story to get there.
Yeah, and that's another thing. There's something really crazy about it. Let me pull it up. Because with Epcot, they're going to be like dividing it again in a weirder way. Like into 3 different worlds or something. And this story Earth, our storybook Earth. I'm pretty sure they're still going to call it Spaceship Earth, but
Storytell Earth,
storytelling Earth,
story ball,
the story ball,
muse ball.
Oh yeah, it announced that as part of a multi-year renovation of Epcot, Future World would become 3 new areas: World Celebration, World Discovery, and World Future. Spaceship Earth would become part of the World Celebration and would be updated with a new narrative about the human experience and the art of storytelling. An ethereal story light would guide guests as they travel through the attraction. The attraction's now new exit would be at Dreamer's Point, an elevated area which would present a panoramic view of the park, feature a lush garden with a wishing tree, an interactive fountain. Oh, the old interactive fountain. And a statue of Walt Disney. That actually sounds pretty cool. Whatever that's gonna be.
I can't really shit on any of that because it just sounds very hopeful and nice.
Yeah, give me 1 second.
It all just sounds very pleasant. Like, you know, I always like to question what our corporate overlords are trying to, you know, mold our minds around, but that just sounds pretty nice. Like,
I know. It's very weird. I do want to see it. I will go to Disney for the first time since I was like 11 or 12 because that's crazy. And what? Oh, another funny thing that is kind of a cop out.
Yeah.
For the first little bit where they show like Romans and the Egyptians writing stuff, they could just keep that. They could just keep that and kind of change the
Sure, that's
narrative around it.
storytelling, yeah.
Say, oh, they're not writing messages to each other; they're writing stories. That guy who was whoever is now is like now the storyteller.
They
Whoever
just
who
toss
gives a
those
shit?
robots in the trash,
Yeah.
like
Who gives a shit?
pile of robots.
Yeah, exactly. And like it's the end of that that's going to be different. Is like everything from like the 60s on,
I'm
where
waiting
you're
for
going to be seeing Walt Disney dicking around with a little Mickey Mouse like storyboard and
that.
looking back at you, and Stanley going Excelsior.
Yeah.
Like, oh man, it's going to be a mess.
Now I'm just waiting for that Pixar movie where it's just a bunch of tossed out like animatronic robots from like amusement parks that no longer matter.
Oh man, I've seen there's been like there are a lot of people who love Disney. I went as a kid. I get the interest and how weird it is, but it's not anything that's ever been too close to my heart.
Mm-hmm.
But I saw a video of like this big warehouse.
It's like
Kind of
Westworld.
stuff. It sells and holds on to like old Disney shit that they
It's just
either
like a
threw
bunch
away
of
or was donated to them. And yeah, it's big animatronics, it's big signs, it's whatever. Dummies. It's weird.
it's gotta be
And what
creepy
is-
as shit to walk into that. Like
Yeah. Just like
I don't know how much you watch HBO's Westworld, but there's like a few like episodes with scenes where like they walk into like a dark warehouse. It's basically it's like decommissioned, like androids, like and they're just it's just like a giant warehouse, like it's like a freezer, and they're just like I'm just imagining a Disney version. It just sounds horrid. It sounds like a nightmare. Like if someone locked me in there, I would just like take my own life because I'm not spending a night in that room.
Oh, I know. Oh god, that'd be so terrifying. Just like whatever pirates and like
yeah. There's like 15 or 20 just like Jack Sparrows, just like deformed ones, like
ones that did like they made it and didn't cut it. It like didn't work out. And that one pervert pirate that's eternally chasing that woman around.
Yeah, it's going around in a circle.
Is that still there? That's fucked up.
Probably not at this point. I feel like they would have woken up to be like, "Oh, this ain't great." And then, but at that point, it's just like, "Oh, well, that's what pirates are." So maybe we should just shut down this whole ride.
Yeah.
They're just a bunch of raping, looting, just monsters. Not worthy of being celebrated. Like
Spice merchants of the Caribbean.
Yeah, they weren't all just out there with magic compasses, like having fun. No, they were mostly just like flea-ridden, raping bastards. Like,
like how would they even like change that?
I don't know.
To make it about like Coast Guards.
Coast Guards of the Caribbean.
Coast Guards of the Caribbean.
Yo ho, we have lumbar problems. Bouncing around on the seas, our backs hurt. Yo ho.
Yo ho, stopping immigrants for me. They try to come, I say no.
Say no.
Yeah.
Let them tank the land, yo ho.
Oh, they're gonna have a hard time finding a new thing.
Oh god.
Oh shit.
Everything about all that era is problematic. Like,
yeah, everything out at sea is no good.
Yeah.
It's hard to make a child's attraction of anything at sea.
I mean, a child's attraction of like things going on these days would still be problematic. Like,
yeah, no, everything will be fucked up eventually.
yeah. When
Absolutely.
Showcase is a ride, it's easy to nitpick. Like, well, it wasn't like that, right? It's like, yeah. The 7 doors were still like kind of basically just surrounding a very tired lady.
That's very terrible.
Yeah,
and they all had like extreme personality disorders.
Yes.
Like extreme.
Yes.
Except Doc, he's just Whatever. I don't want to get into that. That's weird. Always been weird to me.
Chiropractor's life for me.
Yeah.
It's a chiropractor's
It's like
life.
there's like.
We get on board with that.
Yeah, no, that's good too. Straighten backs, cracking bones, charging lots of money.
Lumbar Joe. The sciatica is ripping again. Yeah, ho. Ay.
Oh man. All right. You think that's a good note?
I think so. If anyone's like, I don't know who's in the chat here or who's watching, but if anyone's got like any predictions what would be in the ride, I would like to hear that.
Yeah, if anybody's got a prediction or wants us to extrapolate,
yeah,
please let us know.
Yeah, if you think like who would be in like the futuristic ride of tomorrow, who would be a voice of tomorrow besides Jeff Bezos and Elon Musk
and Benedict Cumberbatch, which is
and I guess Grimes.
Yeah. Oh, Grimes. Is she just gonna hit us with the EDM because that's what she does, right?
Yeah. That would be the outro of the whole ride. This is a Grimes song, which I don't even know what the fuck that sounds like.
Gwyneth Paltrow just making Spaceship Earth, Spaceship Goop.
Yeah. You get a rejuvenation mist at the end of the ride. Like, it's fun. I'm getting wet.
One of the chambers is scented exactly like her vagina because she sold that candle.
Oh no!
Yeah, she sold that candle that smelled like a vagina.
I do not know that.
Oh yeah, that's not a thing that I made up.
Well, I feel better knowing that, I guess.
Yeah, she sent a Gwyneth Paltrow scented vagina candle.
No.
It sold out for like hundreds of dollars. But yeah, so one of the Spaceship Goops chambers smells like her vagina.
Oh no.
But she'd all be down for that. That's her idea.
Oh no.
I didn't make it up.
I believe it, I guess, unfortunately. I don't want to believe it, but I'll take your word.
I guess.
Because I mean, there's a lot of crazy shit in the world. That might as well be something.
Oh, it is though. I promise you. I'm pretty funny guy.
It's time for Taro, and Saria legit wonders what that smells like. And I don't know.
If you have $700, you can go on eBay and find out.
Let's go GoFundMe and buy a Gwyneth Paltrow vagina candle.
All right, guys, if you like us at our big pile of dirt,
donate to our GoFundMe to buy.
We're either start a GoFundMe or a petition for us, and we need at least one. We don't need one each. We could share one. Gwyneth Paltrow vagina candle.
Yeah, no, we don't need more than one.
No, we don't need more than one.
No, we don't even really need the one.
Yeah,
but we'll buy it and we'll. I have a vagine, so if it's legit, I know. Well, sure, certainly.
Yeah, but it's Gwyneth Paltrow. She calls her company Goop, so I just assume it's a whole different bag of smells for her.
Just when you think what that candle might smell like, it'll surprise you.
Yeah.
I have experience of what that should smell like, and I still think I don't know what that candle will smell like. Yeah.
Shrimp cocktail and pledge.
And carrots. It just smells like roasted carrots.
Roasted carrots.
Oh.
All right, now for real on that note, guys, this has been another episode of our Big Pile of Dirt.
Yeah.
You could come follow me on Twitter at the Derek H, and Derek_Hyde on the Instagram. Shawn, I don't know if he has anything he cares about.
No.
All right. And God bless y'all. Thanks for watching. This was a episode we did out of order. We're going to start doing these Mondays. So this is going to be a back-to-back thing. We'll be getting to you tomorrow, and we will have a topic by then.
Yeah. Tomorrow for sure. Let's do it.
But yeah, God bless y'all. Thank you, on Sarah, for watching.
I think it's on Saria. Like, right? It's Avatar. I'm pretty sure it's hers.
I hope. Well, if
and Sarah, is that you?
Kisses anyway. She just lolled at us. I don't think we're ever going to know.
That's not an answer. That's not an affirmative.
I don't think she wants anybody to know.
That's fair.
All right. So, yeah, guys.
Keep it anonymous.
Come see us tomorrow. try to get us that vagina candle. They're sold out, so we might have to get it on eBay for a little more expensive, but we need to know.
We do.
No.
No, we don't really need to know.
No. We need to know.
Mysteries.
We need to know.
We do need to know. Like, all right, we'll source the funding. Like, once I get Trump's fund bucks in the mail, then I'll that'll be the first purchase
nice.
I do.
Oh man, I hope they still have them somewhere. All right, bye guys.
Bye.
Get us that candle. Get us that pussy candle.
Vagina candle.
Oh, it's taking a while.